Okay, my loves, welcome back to Simone C's. I am back with another energetic tap in. And this one has been lingering for a couple of days. I honestly didn't want to tap into it, but it's been hanging around in my energy. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap in and tell you the time, give you the timeline. Okay. So the other day the day was so amazing, so beautiful. Nothing really was going on. It was a really good day, okay? Towards the evening, I was clean. I had finished cleaning up and I had, freshened up the house and I had lit my little incense, got my little feng shui going. And to be quite honest, that day, I know every day is not perfect, but for that particular day, there was nothing in this world that I had to be sad about. I was just overwhelmed with gratitude and gratefulness for everything that that the Most High, because the Most High is here, the Most High has showed up. Okay, I was so grateful for everything that the Most High has done. So the same day I had taken the dog on a walk, I was listening to Yolanda Adams, and Yolanda Adams is one of my most all-time favorite gospel singers, and I had listened to her songs and just full of gratitude in my heart. And then I started to play Mahalia Jackson, and she's classic. My mom used to listen to her a lot when I was little, so it kind of stuck with me, the songs of Mahalia Jackson, okay, for whatever reason. So I went on about my day in gratitude and gratefulness. It was just a gospel music kind of day for me, and I was just chilling, right? But the night fell, and I just got overwhelmed with sadness. And my daughter was here, and my son was here, and my daughter's friend was here, and they were both like, "What's wrong with you? I can feel the energy. When you walk in, it just seems like you're so sad." And I was just like, I have no idea. I don't have anything to be sad about. It was a great day today. I said, I just got overwhelmed with sadness all of a sudden. So they both, came up to me. They went on about their business at first, and then they came back in and like, "You feeling a little better?" And I was like, I just felt sad, hecka sad, right? So they both come up to me and they gave me a big hug, and she was like, "Just go get some rest and sleep it off or whatever." So I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just go lay down because I don't know what this energy is." And I just let it, I let it pass. I embraced whatever it was, even though I really had nothing to be upset or sad about, and I just let it pass or whatever. And it's just been lingering. You know what I'm saying? It's just been that lingering presence of energy. So after I cleansed my house, after that night, I know y'all saw that, okay? I lit my candle again. And before I lit my candle, it burnt. This is the candle I lit before that. It was so clear, crystal clear. And I just put another tea light in it just because the glass was so clear, right? Clear energy. Now, when I lit this candle, following this energy that I was feeling, and this has been a day, maybe a day or two after I lit it again today because that energy kept coming back every now and again. You know what I'm saying? And it burned so black. And it got to the point to where the flame was so high that I had to burn it out. I had to blow it out before the glass, it ended up shattering, okay? Now, Spirit showed me Psalm 92:15. The Lord is upright. He is my rock. And there is no wickedness in him. There is no wickedness in him. Okay? The Most High. So I was like, okay, let me see what this is. Now, Here it is. The tarot card 12 is the hangman energy. This is sticking out here. So this is the energy that could this possibly be in, okay? And the tarot card 2 is the high priestess, okay? So the hangman is about perspective, okay? This is and I seen 2, so this is 122 or 212 could be significant. It's about waiting with the hangman energy, surrendering and gaining a new perspective. Somebody could be in wait, but in this wait, it's like sadness. The angel's number 122, and then I also seen angel number 211. So you might want to look that up too, because that's about changing perspective as well, in a way, okay? Angel number 122 means to let go of anxiety that is holding you back, when it's intuition, mystery, and inner wisdom, okay? Now, emotional manipulation is in reverse, okay? Something could be also about Florida, okay? So, hold on. They're telling me to get another deck, so hold on, y'all. Okay, so I paused it at 5:53, and that could also be significant, and they told me to get the Kipper deck, okay? I'm going to show you the card that I saw that said get the Kipper deck, so that's what I got. So this energy is also leading up to what just happened with my dog, right? So my dog was outside. Normally let him outside in the evening time so he can go, you know. AJ's somewhat of a hunting dog. He just be keeping watch all the time, right? So I opened the sliding door for him, and I was like, "Are you gonna come in?" And I let him know, you know, I'm about to get busy. I'm about to get to work. So are you gonna come in or not? Now I was standing there waiting for him to come inside, right? To come in the house. Pause. I was standing there waiting for him to come in the house, and I was like, he looked at me and he turned back around, and I was like, "Are you coming in or not?" Well, he turned back around and ignored what I said. Like, he was ignoring what I said. So he chose to stay outside and chase possums. Okay, so that could be significant. Okay, something could be about a child as well as breaking to the deck. Okay, now the cards that come out is commitment. Okay, there's man, there's love triangle. There's something about braids, but I'm also getting that red hair energy, okay? Something about braids, okay? And then this dismemberment is coming back out. Now, I'm going to get some more cards here. We're going to try to get some signs and see what Spirit is talking about. And I'm also get some of my homemade deck, okay? But let's tap into this energy with some divination cards here and see what the overall energy here is. And then we're going to do it with, we're going to clarify with the Kipper deck. Get some oracle cards in here. And see what's going on here. Sorry, y'all. I'm fumbling around here. One more pause, my bad. Okay, my bad. I had to grab my tarot deck too. So something could be about stumbling on my words, okay? Or stumbling on somebody's words. Something could be about not getting the words out or not being clear in regard to a situation, okay? I'm going to get some signs, and I have not been using this deck in a long time, y'all. This is one of my original oracle decks, okay? This is my Moni's oracle deck, and I haven't used this in a while, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, and these two cards flew out. Forgiveness is for you. So this could be a masculine energy, okay? You could be in a commitment with somebody here, and it could have to do with a love triangle. Now, that overwhelming feeling of sadness is what is very, very heavy, in this energy, okay? Now, forgiveness is for you and patience is required came out, okay? There could be a lot of distractions and obstacles that are around you right now, okay? Cancer energy could be very significant, okay? Now, I am seeing the Emperor energy, so this could be father, this could be husband, this could be brother, this could be just a partner here, this could be somebody's father of somebody's child, this could be you I'm talking to, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with for cross watchers, whoever it is, okay? Passion, lust, and addictions, okay? Intimate addictions is here, and it's in reverse. So this could be something that somebody is contemplating, okay? And we got undercover brother or sister in reverse again. Keep them in the upright. I mean, this is meant to be in the upright. Undercover brother or sister, okay? And then you are protected is at the bottom of the deck. So for whoever needs to know, you are protected, okay? And then Spirit said, yes, here. Yes, you are protected. I feel like you can be improving from and learning from a lot of red flags here in this situation here, learning lessons in the situation, okay? And I saw Libra at the bottom of the deck, but this is something, it could have to do with a Libra, but let's get into it, okay? Let's get the Kipper deck, okay? In this situation, there's definitely some type of a child, and there's something going on with bad health, okay? So what's going on here, Spirit? Show me with the Kipper deck, please. Now, I'm going to get a few cards, and then we're going to touch base, okay? Thank you. Okay, bottom of the deck, expectation. Bottom of the deck is expectation, okay? Now, again, this is the message from the Most High, okay? That the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no wickedness in him, okay? The Most High. Psalms 92:15, okay? Something about also dismemberment came out. And that card wasn't supposed to be there, but we're going to get into this, okay? Now, forgiveness is for you. Patience is required. Hold on. And the undercover brother or sister is here, okay? Now, the first card we got is the establishment, right, in reverse, okay? I'm going to call this the establishment energy, okay, in reverse. And I feel like maybe your commitment is being tested with this man in a love triangle, okay? You could have braids right now, or this person could have braids. Take this as it applies, okay? This could be somebody who's a brother or sister with braids, okay? Something about some braids or something about some hair, okay? It's giving red hair, though. This red hair energy keeps coming out. Now, the establishment could be something of a higher authority, like school. It's giving court, but it's the Six of Swords in reverse. So that means there's something about not being able to travel to court, not being able to get to this place here, okay? Then we got the risk here, okay? The dice. Something is very risky and gambling. And they say be patient. Don't be tempted, okay? It's like not being tempted to do something or engage in something here. Queen of Wands energy is in reverse. It's not being tempted. Now, the Queen of Wands energy in reverse is somebody who's not focused. They could be a little bit distracted. The Queen of Wands energy in reverse could be very promiscuous as well. But take it as it applies to your situation, because this could just be even work energy, okay? But this could be somebody who's just not focused, kind of maybe distracted. And it could be due to this marriage or this relation. It says this marriage here, so we're going to go with this marriage. Now, the challenge is toil and labor. Maybe working something out in this marriage, okay? There definitely could be something about a child as well in this energy. So I'm going to get some divination energy and see, yeah, marriage energy, okay? It's in this ministry, in this energy, psychometry here, okay? This is about being able to feel the energy from an object, okay? So I have been saying a lot too about holding on to mementos and keepsakes and stuff, and not allowing the emotional attachments to the object in question maybe make you, because this, I'm getting that maybe energy, so questioning yourself, okay, or maybe, okay, something about your expectations of this situation. It's like waiting and not getting a message, okay, from an official person, okay? So what is this? So a message not being received in regard to some situation, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, give me some more information, Spirit. What is this establishment energy? Being stuck here, not being able to travel, or not going to some type of court situation here. Okay, something's very risky. Okay, but they want you to hold on and be patient and not be tempted in regard to something. Now, this could have to do with a love triangle. A hidden emotional entanglement is present, okay? Some hidden feelings in regard to this commitment, okay? Yeah, communication here is coming off on this court energy, okay? And I'm hearing dictation, okay? But there's some communication here, okay? And something is very risky. I keep hearing throw the book at them. What's this Queen of Wands energy? They want you to stay focused here, okay? Now, there could be a lot of confusion going on with this alchemy here. The communication could be very confusing. And we all know that words are spells, okay? So this communication could be trying to throw somebody off track, okay? Maybe trying to keep somebody stuck, okay? They want you to be patient. Now, in this patience energy, it does with the Six of Swords energy next to it. It gives me something being held up, okay? Somebody could be constantly throwing spells somebody's way, okay? Because this is communication with these arrows. Thank you. Now, what is this undercover brother or sister energy with this marriage here as a challenge? Working. 338 could be significant. Okay. What is this under knowledge? Okay. Undercover brother or sister. The knowledge. The book of destiny here. Somebody could be very book smart. Somebody has knowledge as well when it comes to this abundance in reverse. So it's about knowing something. And I saw the money card again over there too. Abundance is in reverse. And then you have patience in reverse. Okay. I feel like with this tea leaves and foresight, this is like trying to you gain some type of clarity in regard to a situation. There's a lot of impatience here. And maybe it could be because of some money. What's this child energy? Prayers. You could be praying for this child, okay? Smoke. It's a lot of illusions here with hydromancy energy, okay? Somebody is causing a lot of illusions and confusion here in regard to this, and it could be due to some type of mental manipulation, okay? Lots of mental manipulation. Who is this man, Spirit? Who is this man? And they want you to definitely trust your intuition and know that you are protected. Gemini energy, okay? They want you to stay focused. Thank you, Spirit. Remember why you started, okay? I mean, you could be a masculine energy. They definitely want you to stay focused. Somebody could be definitely watching. Okay? The way others view you is none of your business in reverse. Somebody could be focused on what people think, or could have been focused on what people think. And this could be falling on this masculine energy. Okay? Winning energy. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. The moon. Communication here with the moon flying out in reverse here. On the Six of Swords being stuck energy, not being able to travel. Something about a risk, okay? I feel like there's gonna be something about behind the scenes taking place, communicating. And then right before I tapped in, I heard it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, okay? We're going to elaborate on that. This definitely has to do with the Two of Cups situation, okay? With a lot of manipulation here. And you see this is intimacy energy here. So this Two of Cups is a relationship, okay? There's some confusion in regards to a relationship with a Queen of Wands energy in reverse. Now, the Queen of Wands energy in reverse could also be somebody who does kind of spell work and stuff, okay? The challenge is a tower. Somebody doesn't want a tower to happen, okay? There's definitely something about being impatient and impulsive when it comes to a marriage here. Somebody could know that there's something going on with work as well. What's this marriage energy, Spirit? Challenge. You always have a choice. It's a challenging choice in this situation here. Have no fear, okay? They want you to not have any fear. You could be praying a lot. I'm hearing she's got high hopes, okay? Give me more on this choice. Thank you, Spirit, with this marriage, the Hermit, okay? This is my Jailman card. I don't know. He always looks like an inmate to me. Now, this is Virgo energy with the Hermit, okay? This is about being in solitude. Choosing to be by yourself in this masculine energy. But this is my Jailman card, y'all, when I get this deck, okay? I feel like this is about a cycle ending here. Okay? This is about completing a cycle and healing from whatever this situation is, okay? So you can restore your karma. And I'm sorry, I have to cover that up, okay? This is about healing and ending some type of cycle, starting over here. And you got the 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck, okay? and this spiritual partnership here. This could be a partnership with two people, okay? Now let's get some Mystic Love Oracle cards to get more. Tell me about this moon in reverse energy, spirit, on this communication. Somebody could drive a motorcycle. If you guys could hear that motorcycle ribbon in the background. There could have been a choice between two. Divine timing. They want you to believe in divine timing, believe in the right timing, okay? But that's a challenge here. You see the hourglass here, okay? Clock don't mark the hour because I'm going nuts. I'm hearing that Selena song again. The name Selena could be significant. Okay? Somebody is on social media keeping tabs. And this could be something that this communication here is coming out about, okay? The secret. That somebody on social media is watching. This person is watching on social media. Now, this could be you or somebody else, okay? Somebody else who's keeping an eye on you. I feel like somebody is waiting for the right time. But they're definitely watching. But they're waiting for the right time to come communicate. But this travel could be risky, I feel like. Yeah, somebody is not being honest about a situation here with truth in reverse. Or they weren't being honest. This could be past energy. It's like, okay, you see, when I'm looking at this again, they made me look at that shoulder, trying to grab that back, grab this person back. So this is about trying to pull somebody back into a situation. Okay? But I feel like somebody could be healing. Yeah. Independent energy, okay? This could be somebody who's non-committal, independent. You could have been a non-committal person, or this person could have been non-committal. Take it as it applies to your situation. But they still keeping tabs, okay? All the time here with this hourglass. Somebody could spend a lot of time here watching somebody else. What's the tower as a challenge in a relationship here? And to avoid this. So it could be a challenge avoiding this. I feel like this Two of Cups energy with this relationship energy is going to, it's a tower moment here. Somebody could have caused a lot of disturbances in this partnership here. And it could have been due to mental manipulation here. Mind games, spells, love spells. There could have been a Queen of Wands that's in the background of this situation in this love triangle with this person who was doing a lot of manipulation. You know, people do this, okay? It's not nothing. I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. You'd be surprised what people will do in the backgrounds to try to keep lovers and keep people, you know, stuck to them with all these little love spells and sex spells and, you know, jar spells and freezer spells. And people do things like that to try to manipulate the energy so that it benefits their outcome. But nothing good comes from that. Okay? Yeah. Hope renewed is actually in reverse when it comes to this. This is new love energy in reverse. So somebody was trying to prevent somebody else from going to new love, from engaging in a new connection. Engaging in a new connection with somebody else. Okay? Ex-lover. This could have been somebody's ex-lover. Because you see how new love, okay? New flame energy. But it's in reverse. This ex-lover here, who's this temptress, was doing spells to keep somebody stuck. And it had to do a lot with finances, okay? They didn't want somebody to connect to somebody new because they didn't want somebody to get the reap the benefits of the situation. I feel like, and this could have been financially, or this if this is something else. This is somebody who didn't want somebody to get financial gain from somebody. If this is not a relationship and this is just a third party situation or a situation with multiple people that has nothing to do with kind of like love and dating anybody, this is somebody who was in the background manipulating this person and to ensure that they didn't come towards somebody to offer them something. Okay, enemy energy. Watch your back. Okay, so broken trust here in this situation. This could have definitely been a lover situation. Somebody was definitely cheating. Remember when I said earlier, I asked AJ if he wanted to come in, right? But he chose to stay outside and chase possums. So that could be very significant. Okay. Yeah. SEX, good time. Okay. This is a choice that somebody made. They were here for a good time, not a long time. Okay. Somebody could have kept making a lot of changes, hoping somebody would compromise. And I talked that. Somebody's releasing here. Okay. Healing and releasing something. It's like somebody was taking a chance, the risk. Here it comes in with this gambling energy. Very risky business here. With this 9 of Wands energy. And this is the Queen of Diamonds. So it's giving me the Queen of Pentacles here. It's like with this mask energy. A constant fight. Okay. This could have been a constant fight. Give me one on this prayers and expectation. Somebody could be praying right now, okay? Praying for a commitment. Praying to start over with this innocence energy, okay? This child represents innocence. It represents refreshing, renewing, restarting, okay? Somebody could be praying that something could restart in regards to this the proposal or marriage here. Excuse me. With the grass is greener, possibilities in reverse, I feel like this is saying this person has found out the grass isn't greener on the other side, okay? They really hurting. They're in a lot of pain. This could be that sadness energy that I was feeling, okay? This third party connection here, they realizing that it's like they hurt somebody a lot, but they only hurt themselves, okay? When it comes to love here, I feel like somebody is saying to trust your intuition and your inner knowing. Somebody could have caused a lot of anxiety and hurt. I'm feeling like this hurt and pain energy. I swear. I feel like somebody could now see that this was an important connection. They could want to call. You could want to call and call this person. But I feel like there's a lot of silence. There's a lot of lack of contact here, okay? Somebody could be wondering if somebody's dating or somebody new. There was a third party interference in this situation, like I said, okay? So if this is masculine, this man was worried about what other people look, how other people looked, and focusing on how he looked in this energy when it comes to these third parties, okay? Now somebody could be heartbroken and shattered. There could be a lot of legal matters here and disputes taking place. And there's definitely a tower moment ahead that somebody's worried about, okay? Now, I'm trying to figure out if this person is only wanting to reconnect in this situation. Trust your intuition, okay? Because somebody could say I don't know if they're here for the right reason, okay? Somebody could want to reconcile. But it's because they're going through a storm. They're going through a tower moment, okay? And y'all know how I feel about this, yeah, fetish, dominatrix, fantasy, foreplay, role play. There was a lot of secret things going on in the background. This person could have secret fetishes and stuff. Here we go again, okay? This person could have an Aries moon. Here we go again. Here we go again. This is why, okay? This person could have an Aries moon, this masculine energy, okay? Lots of fetishes. Lots of fetishes here, okay? Lots of secret things, secret dating, secret fetishes, secret kinks that they like. An air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Remember, Gemini came out before, okay? Now, I was looking at this energy a lot. Yeah, that's the truth, okay? Truth hurts. You could have blocked this person, okay? The truth, that's the truth. Because you knew this person was lying. This person's a liar, okay? Who shot me, but your punks didn't finish. Now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace. Hit him up, Tupac. This is why this person could want to come back to you, okay? This person could have been stealing your work or other people's work here, okay? Again, there could be a stepsister or a stepbrother here. It says you going to jail. Strike 3, time's up. So somebody could be going to jail. It could be somebody's stepbrother or stepsister. Somebody lying. Now, before I tapped into all day, I ain't gonna lie. All day, I've been seeing this energy of somebody's mom who was sleeping with their daughter's boyfriend. Okay? Or this could be a father who was sleeping with a child's friend. Okay? Take it as it applies to this situation. But there's a parental figure who's been sleeping with the child's ex or their current boyfriend. Okay? Somebody could be in the in-between, kind of like in the void when it comes to this situation here. In two minds. Okay? Somebody's definitely afraid of somebody else's gifts. This could be yours or someone else. Thank you, Spirit, because I saw that. Thank you. They're married. Okay? This person could be married. And this person could be lying a lot. And this is saying his sister or brother as well. He or she is married. He or she is lying. Okay? Take it as it applies. This is to air signs. Okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's something about medical insurance or an insurance policy, okay? Something about taxes as well. And this is a past life soulmate, okay? Someone could have been lying about a pregnancy or being pregnant by someone as well, okay?